Hi everybody. Have you ever had one of those days where you just feel down and you don't want to get out of bed? One of those days where you just don't know what you're doing or what it's all about? One of those great days when you need a creative boost? Well, I've got 10 ideas to help give you a boost.
Hi guys, here I'm on a beautiful coast and here's an example of some things that I do to be positive. If you enjoyed the video,
And I'll just sit down and do whatever I feel like. And I usually find it makes me feel better.
swimming.
Another one of the things that I do to stay positive is to go to my vision board and look at the things that are there. All the wonderful images of the beach. And then I may read affirmations like treating yourself like a precious object will make you strong, and that will remind me that maybe when I'm feeling down, I'm not doing that I'm being hard on myself in some way. And then I read something like this, which says humanity depends on creative innovation and intuition. These are things that I see written around that inspire me. This is another great one. Trust yourself and in God, and in the fact that I'm here, I matter. I can have the life I dream of. I can be the artist. Artists, stop being a people pleaser. That's probably what I do, is write down a few of them all at the same time from different things I've read, and then I'll just look at the beautiful things that are on my board and to remind myself of what's important to me, and just to take some deep breaths, and then I start to feel better.
Another one of the things I do when I'm not feeling my best is go for a walk out in nature. It doesn't matter whether you have a lovely beach like I have today, and isn't it stunning? Wow. Or a little park to walk on, or just anywhere where you can be a little bit around nature and feel more connected to earth and feel better. And just stay there and walk and relax. Take your time. Which also brings me into the next thing that I do. While I'm in the nature, I start to be thankful for the little things that I have. I say, oh, I'm so thankful that I'm able to come outside and enjoy this nature. I'm so thankful that this nature is here and exists for me to enjoy and love. I'm so thankful that I have the good things in my life. And that can be whatever it is for you. I'm so thankful that I have my creativity to return to anytime I'm feeling sad or happy or just want to be creative. And just whatever comes up for you in that moment, and just be thankful for it. Here we are, we've drawn that, and it was just as simple as drawing some little designs and just relaxing, and sometimes it's a great way just to get started, because I know sometimes I can be a bit stopped when it comes to actually starting to do some artwork. Sometimes I can be a bit like, oh, I should create something good, Whereas when you stop to do a mandala, it can also lift your mood, and you can just do something quite simply without having to be overly significant about what it is, and you can just let your mind flow and let it go and end up with a little drawing that's really cute and sweet. So yeah, that's another one of the things that I do to stay positive. But I will be doing a tutorial on mandalas at some point in the future, so on its way after that.
Start by standing in a stance as you see in the video, and take a deep breath in. Then slowly raise your arms above your head. While they're there, take a deep breath in. And then slowly move them back down to shoulder height, and then move one arm behind the other. And again, a deep breath in. Raise your right hand above your head and put the left hand behind your leg. Looking back to the center and back down. Do the same thing on the other side. Remember, if you do a yoga exercise on one side, you must be ready to repeat it on the opposite leg or the opposite side. Remember to take deep breaths and relax and let go.
Hi everybody, thank you for staying tuned in as long as this video has been. I've got a very special exercise for you all. This is an exercise that I do when I feel overwhelmed or I feel that things are getting a little bit too much for me and I feel very emotional and a lot of anxiety. So I will say to myself, Karol, what is upsetting you? And I'll say, usually be things like, oh, I'm so upset, things haven't gone my way, my kinds of things that may upset me. I've had a bad day at work, I'm feeling bad about how my life is and how it should be, how could I get it so wrong? And then I will I'll say, Karol, close your eyes, and I'll just say, okay, I'm going to scan my body. Am I in any physical pain or danger? My feet feel alright. So do my legs. I don't have any pain in my tummy. My tummy feels a bit anxious, but it's good. I genuinely feel quite good. My body, my physical body feels quite good. Sometimes you may have some irritation, but just be with it for now. And acknowledge that you have it. Like for example, if you go, I've got a headache. You say, okay, I've got a headache. Wherever it is, then just say. And then you say to yourself, is something from the past or the future or future anxiety or concern upsetting me at this minute? Yes. I'm upset that I haven't done things properly as I should have maybe in the past. I'm upset for the future that what if I keep making the same mistakes? Can I let go of this thought, at least for the time being? And I say, thank you thought, thank you for that thought, but I'm going to let you go for now. Deep breath in and let it go on the out breath. Even a little sigh helps. And then close your eyes again and rescan your body. How am I physically now? My legs feel good. My tummy feels good. My arms feel good. My head feels lighter and more relaxed and at ease. And just take a few breaths. Being in this moment, not thinking about the past or the present or the future, just being in now. Just say to yourself, now. Sometimes that helps me get into now, just say now. And then I just say, okay, this is now, this is the second, and I'm here now. And that's basically what I do. And then perhaps I feel better and I'm ready to take on maybe an artistic exercise or do some creative work. But if I'm feeling very anxious, that is an exercise I will do to shift the anxiety or feel a little better. I hope you give it a go and let me know how it goes. Hi. As we're still on the 10 things that I do to stay positive. Another one is I read this. I have a video on how to do this and it's called Karol's Art Adventures Quote Books. That's what this is called. I will have a link on my video. I'll have the description below, but there will be a link probably there somewhere. But yes, I will have a link for you so that you can watch this video on how to make a quotes book of your own. Like sometimes I can feel bad about all kinds of things, so there'll be something in this book that will kind of uplift your spirits a little bit. Like I have one here. I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that don't work, and that's by Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb. So that's wonderful. Another one I've written is by Emily Dickinson. Feathers, hope, inspirational souls. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. It's beautiful. And then I have other little ones, pages like other pages as well. That, you know, I get to look at some artwork and I think, oh gosh, that's nice, I do like that. And then I have another one here and I think, that's lovely, I really like that. I might like to do more art around that design. It's beautiful. And then I have another quote, and I go, "You are here to enable the divine process of the universe to unfold. That's how important you are." And that's a quote by Eric Toll, who wrote the book Be in the Now. So there's a lot of really wonderful quotes in here, and I just think it's so nice to be able just to kind of, if you're not feeling your best or up to it, just to have a little look and read them and remind yourself of what you were thinking when you wrote it down. And in here it's just like full of little things to make you feel better, and I have made a video on how to make one of these, so you should have your own one. And like I've put on my cover things that make me feel good, so immediately I pull this out and go, oh, I like that, that's cute, and I feel like I already start to feel a little better.
Healthy eating is another thing that's important to do to stay positive, because as we know, we are what we eat, and a healthy body and a healthy mind goes with eating a healthy diet. And I really encourage this. I will leave some links below of some great YouTube channels that you can watch to see some more information on this subject. Lastly, look at some art. Art that inspires you. It can be your art or someone else's art. If it's your art, even better, because you can see how far you've come along on your creative journey and how far you want to go. And it's a wonderful way to be inspired and to stay positive.
I hope you've enjoyed my video on 10 things I do to keep positive. I hope you get something from this video and see something out of the 10 tips that I use to stay positive, and give some of them a try. Let me know how it goes for you. And remember guys, to share the videos and subscribe to this channel. Your subscriptions make this channel are really important to the growth of this channel and the progress of it. So thank you so much for those people who have subscribed, those people who will subscribe. Thank you. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and happy being.